Yeah. All right. Top 5 schools the Big 12 could add, and this is my estimation. And again,
you're going to milk this for 35 years, aren't you? And it's good.
Well, I mean, look, right now, I've got to lean into what we're doing.
You're about to get 1,000 million hits.
Oh, yeah, good. All right, top 5 that they could add that I think would be good, and like some of this has nothing to do with TV market. I just think
are these realistic?
Yeah, they're realistic.
Okay, good.
Oh, realistic.
Right.
I'm not saying they should add Notre Dame. No, I don't live in that world. I ride a car to work, not a unicorn. All right, number 5, Tulsa. Here's the deal. Tulsa's a nice-sized media market, even though it's in Oklahoma. They're pretty good at times, you know?
You're not selling me so far.
You know, but I don't know, like, I like Tulsa, and maybe it's just because I like Philip Montgomery.
Even if they're in Oklahoma, I think right there you lost a few people, but okay. We love Philip Montgomery and Tulsa and all that, but I wasn't expecting them.
Yeah, no,
right.
I mean, look,
okay.
I'm not running the middle. Look, and Craig has railed against this one, and I kind of agree with his point, but if you're going to try to get money, you need to maybe make some concessions in Houston at number 4 because they are a gigantic media market. And if you can get any part of that, which I don't think the Houston Cougars are a huge part of it, but if you can con a network into thinking that they are, then yeah, then you have to do it with Houston.
You know, I like that idea. I don't know if Baylor, TCU, and Texas Tech would, because then you're all of a sudden bringing them up to your Power 5 level if you stay there. But I have always liked Houston. I always have.
Let me be very clear when I talk about SMU and Houston. If they wanted to, tomorrow, let's say, like, hey, Baylor, TCU, and Oklahoma State come join us, and that's the only option they have, great, fantastic. But, yeah, my whole thing is just looking at it from how does this benefit you versus how does this possibly hurt you? It would hurt you in recruiting. It would hurt you in some ways. But, hey, if the benefit is long-term survival, then absolutely bring in U of H, bring in UTEP. I don't care. Like, whatever it takes. But it just wouldn't be my first choice. Yeah.
Number 3, Cincinnati. Yeah. Look, we had a caller that made a good point about, look, Cincinnati's not the greatest media market, but it does get you into Ohio, which outside of Texas, Florida, California.
Will Luke Fickell stay there?
I don't think he's going to be there forever. But look, Cincinnati's also proven that they can win. They can go find who's the next. I
love Ohio football. I mean, that's golly, yeah.
I mean, yeah. So go get. I mean, you can maybe get some guys. Again, Ohio. The state of Ohio has been taking kids out of Texas. Maybe shoot something across their bow.
They play damn good football in Ohio.
I don't know how West Virginia fans feel about Cincinnati, but either. I mean, that would at least be someone closer to them potentially.
Did we spell Cincinnati wrong?
Yes.
I think we did. That sorry, that looks like it's like some sort of Italian dish.
Yeah, sorry. Cincinnati. Okay, number 2, Memphis. Here's the deal about Memphis. Memphis is, you got a spell check bump. I'm not perfect.
Do you get a demerit?
He gets a demerit for not spell checking.
All right.
Although, so does my computer, for God's sakes.
Memphis.
Hey, this is not on my interns. I stand for them.
Memphis.
I stand by their work.
Yeah. Memphis. Here's the deal. I know Memphis maybe doesn't seem like it's in SEC country. They are very much an afterthought when it comes to the state of Tennessee, when it's Tennessee and everyone else. Middle Tennessee State probably feels the same way. But Memphis also comes with it a major sponsor, and that is FedEx. FedEx, even 4 years ago when Memphis could join the Big 12, FedEx was like, hey,
I would have, I want, and I would think that'd be a nice little pop. I do, Memphis.
Yeah.
I really, really do. And they, by the way, they're pretty damn good at times.
Yeah.
All right,
number 1.
Do they have 3 running backs in the NFL, Memphis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 1, UCF, I believe is now the largest college in the country. And Orlando, not too shabby a media market. You get into Florida. You don't have to bring USF with them unless you don't want to. And again, it's a gigantic, massive school, and you're building an alumni fan base. And that's what you have to kind of run against with schools like Ohio State, Michigan, Texas, Oklahoma, Florida. I mean, they have these gigantic alumni bases. Well, go get you a school with a huge alumni base.
Are they bigger than the University of Phoenix? I see them do a lot of commercials.
Well, one's online and one's pretty much on campus. They got like 50,000 students, so yeah, just a slight difference there. Although the University of Phoenix, and we had the DeVry suggestion earlier, maybe they start to look at Big 12 Membership, I don't know, but yeah, I mean those are the schools that are, Tulsa's a little bit more of a wild card. I haven't heard them mentioned much, but the other four, I mean they're constantly mentioned in regards to the Big 12 and potential expansion. So
we have a lot of friends at Tulsa.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I just I don't know what the stuff that's just happened over the last hour throws everything for a loop. Quite honestly, I mean no one knows now what the next thing is, because this went from looking like foregone conclusion that the Big 12 is just going to wait it out, and OU and Texas will probably pay their fees and move on. And now with this new stuff from Bowlesby, man, this is turning everything for a loop now, because now you've got straight up Big 12 versus the ESPN, and we'll see lawyers, and this will see litigation, and man, who knows what the
Wouldn't you love to have
future
people's
holds.
text messages right now? Here's from the 321. UCF now is #1 Orlando market, took over Florida 2 years ago.
Oh. Yeah, they're growing fast, man. They really are. And yeah, I think they'd be an attractive option. I don't know, again, what goes all into those details. I'm not sure what their TV ratings are like and everything, but I'm sure they're comparable with the remaining 8.
It gets you into Florida recruiting.
Yeah, it does.
Can they send some of their wins under Scott Frost to Lincoln, please, and not just
man.
the coach? All right. Calls from 12 to 15 different